How have you, with your success, known what to say yes to and what to say no to?
Let me tell you a little time in my life where I became really successful and got famous over one weekend. It was A Time to Kill. The Friday before, so film opens, 6 p.m. Friday night. Well, that Friday afternoon, I'm walking the 3rd Street Promenade in San Juan. $400 people on the promenade, 396 mind their own business, 4 of them staring at me. A few girls thought I was cute, and one of the dudes liked my shoes. Mm-hmm. Weekend, Time to Kill opens up very well. That Monday, 2 days later, I go down the same street promenade, 400 people on the promenade, now it inverted. 396 people staring at me, 4 people not, and one of them was blind. All right, so the world inverted. At the same token, that Friday before, there was 100 scripts. I was like, I'll do anything to do any of these. And there were no you can'ts and 1 yes. Cut to the Monday after. Those 100 scripts, 99 yeses, whichever one you want to do, 1 no. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. 2 days ago, I would have done any of these.
Right.
Do all of these? Whoa, there's only 24 hours in a day. I can't do all of them, but you're telling me I can? How do I get some discernment? I write about this in the book. Look, when you don't know sometimes who we are, what we want to do, that's okay. Don't chase after that. Actually, make it a little easier on yourself. Start eliminating who you're not. Let's figure out the no's. Because the no's, what I'm saying I'm not and I don't want to do, can be much easier sometimes, especially in the beginning, before we get to, yes, I know what it is I want to do and how I want to do it. So eliminate the no's. Whether it's who we are in life or the projects we want to do, the things that we go, you know what, that doesn't really feed me. That's not going to be a long-term thing that I'll engage in that will feed, in turn, help me be more of me and help me have success. Eliminate what you're not and what you don't want to do. And by sheer mathematics, you will end up with more things that are true to you that you should say yes to in front of you, because you got rid of a lot of chafe. And that can be people in our lives. Sure. That can be places we go. That can be, how we greet people, what our work habits are, all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Where we put our energy.
Yeah.
So overnight this happens, right? But I love how you've talked about rom-coms and how you were like, wait a minute, I'm done with rom-coms. And then these opportunities keep hitting you, and they come, and they're coming back, 10 million, 12 million, 15 million, and you're going, dude, maybe this is interesting. Maybe I need to think about this. And then you still said no.
I'll tell you this story. It's a great story because it was at a time where I'd made very successful romantic comedies. I was the go-to rom-com guy, and I loved doing them. They were fun. I was enjoying them. They paid me well, etc. But they got to where I would get the rom-com tonight, and I felt like I could do it tomorrow morning. And that was fine, too, but I was wanting something that was going to make me sweat in my boots a little bit more. I wanted I needed some more resistance, some more challenge. So I said, well, the movies I want to do, this dramatic fare, no one's offered me that at all. They're not letting me do any of those. So I said, if I can't do what I want to do, I'm going to stop doing what I've been doing. So I said no to the rom-coms. Called my agent, called my business manager, made sure I'd invested my money fine, cried many a tear on my wife's shoulder. What the hell am I doing? But I got to do it. I think there's a light at the end of this tunnel. I don't know when that'll come, which is a big scary thing. Because I said, now I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do the one thing I'm getting offered in Hollywood to do. How long am I going to go without work? Well, for the first 6 months, nothing came in but romantic comedies. Nope. I'd read them and just say, nope. This one came in at $5 million. I said, nope. They came back with the same script, $8 million offer. I went, nope. They came back with the same script with a $12 million offer. I went, no, thank you. They came back with a $14.5 million offer. Said, let me read that script again.
Bring that back.
It was better than that script. Was it $5 million?
I bet it was, man.
It was more dramatic. It had better angles. It was funnier. It was the exact same words, but at 14.5, that script read better. It was a better script. Anyway, I swallowed my gut and I said no. Now that sent a glaring signal, I believe, to Hollywood. McConaughey is not bluffing us about no rom-coms. Okay, he's turning up 14.5. He means it. So then, what happened the next 14 months? Nothing comes in. Call my agent every week. What do we got? Nothing, buddy. I'm telling you, Nobody's mentioned your name. Not one phone call comes in for you. Nothing. I labored over possible career changes at that time because I had made up my mind I was not going to go back and do more rom-coms at that time. And then all of a sudden, after 20 months of nothing, after being down in Texas and not in Hollywood, after not being seen shirtless on the beach, after not being in your theater or your living room in a rom-com, after being kind of forgotten, where the hell's McConaughey? A new and novel good idea for Lincoln Lawyer, Killer Joe, Mud, True Detective, Mike, all those things, and even Dallas Buyers Club. So it was a time of unbranding. It was not a time of rebranding. It was actually a major process of elimination move. I eliminated us. I'm not doing what I don't want to do, and I can't do what I do want to do. So it was a sort of a limbo period. I'd taken a one-way ticket to who knows if I'm going to go back to work. But being gone, out of sight and out of mind, how you had expected and only gotten to know me before, I then became the new good idea and interesting casting choices. An interesting casting choice for those kind of roles I wanted to do that nobody would have done with me 20 months earlier.
That was a hard space to sit in. Tell me about that space that you sat in. Did you doubt yourself? Did you struggle with it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I had many doubts, but my mind was made up. I knew in making the choice that the choice was true for me and my soul. That did not mean it was going to be any easier. That just meant that as much as I bent my back, I knew I was never going to break it. But damn, it was hard. I mean, trust me, my family, my brothers were like, what the hell is wrong with you? Paralysis of analysis right now? Especially where we come from, very, middle income, lower, you get a job. You get a job. There were times where, the days got long. Look over there. The bottle might have a little drink a little earlier today. No, hang on. Here's what I had going for me that helped me sort of keep my my eye on the ball here. Camilla and I just had our first newborn son, Levi. So I got a newborn. I talk about this in the book. Man's never more masculine than after his first born. And I don't mean macho. I mean clarity of mind and spirit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I was falling in love with the woman who's now my wife, who I want to spend the rest of my life with. So as much as I need work, and still do, for my own self-significance, which I do, and I think, many of us need that. When my mind would wander, I could look at Levi, I could look at my relationship with Millie and go, if you spend time on that, you can't go wrong. You cannot spend too much time on that.
Right, amen.